Bro, hurry up, man. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song till you go home. Wallahi.
DLS Wave, and we are back. Drum roll.
Again.
Mr. Burna Boy is getting on the internet. So Burna Boy had a show, and apparently he kicked this Ethiopian lady out of the concert because he saw this lady pretty much snoozing or otonko, as we talk we did talk in Ghana, otonko, right? Taking a nap, whatever you might call it. So people are calling him out saying this is not okay and that he's letting his ego get the best of him. So we're gonna put the video up. You guys make your own judgment, but we're gonna get into it right after the video.
You over there with your girl sleeping in front of me. This is me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take her the fuck off. Yeah? Fast now. Take her home. Bro, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, bro. Real life. Alright, take her the fucking piss, bro. Bro, hurry up, man. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song till you go home. Wallahi.
Alright, so let's get into it. So Mr. S is back. He went on the trip, so he's gonna take the first cue, because we miss your voice, Master S. So what do you have? What's your take on this? Because it's like people are saying when people get to this, fame or in the spotlight, the ego gets the best of them, They start thinking that people owe them their attention and stuff like that. What do you say?
Not necessarily, but let me stick to Burna Boy's case.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how egoistic can you be to walk somebody out of your own show? Because we've seen artists performing where people come on stage and then they even go to the extent of hugging those fans and telling the security guards to keep it calm with them. You understand? So you have to be egoistic to the next level. You understand? To actually tell somebody you don't even know the person paid hard-earned cash to come and sit front row, right? So I think common sense should tell you that, hey, maybe she's going through something. Yeah, she's going through something. Or just wake her up and just try and chat, engage the person, right? Because it happens. Even if you go to comedy shows and stuff, sometimes they realize, okay, this particular person is sleeping a little bit or not in there with them, right? They try to kind of not pick on you, but get your attention. That is what he needed to do. But because of his ego, sometimes, I don't know him much, but the little I've read, a lot of people are complaining about his ego. He doesn't. And I also saw a video where later he was saying that he did not ask the fans to come and see him. For me, that is so wrong. He's an African. I want to support my own. But when wrong is wrong, you don't do that. And later, even that lady, she was actually grieving, right? It was the boyfriend that wanted to make her happy, get her out of that state. That's why they took it. And you've added, okay, he didn't know, but it's wrong. I can pay a ticket and go to a show and go and stand by the speaker and sleep. It's none of your business.
Yeah. Yeah, Master, I mean, as usual, Mr. S brought something up. He was like, common sense. And you always say common sense is common, but it's not common for the common people. So in this state, I mean, looking at Burna Boy, he's been in the spotlight for a long time. He knows what these shows come with, right? What the fame
Yeah.
will come with. Because literally, we've seen even bigger artists get booed. We're not even talking about people sleeping. They get booed, literally, right? And they don't be like, everybody get out of the, stadium or arena or whatnot. There's a way to comport yourself when you have that kind of following. So
Yeah.
in this case, he was so adamant and it was like, wallahi. Wallahi means it's like, he's not going to perform the next song if they don't take her out. For me, that was the part that was a bit extreme. Just be like security, just, take her out, which is wrong in the first place. But the fact that it was like, wallahi, was like he swore on it. He's not going to do another song. So my question to you is it that provocative that a fan sleeps at your show? Is it that bad for you to even swear that you will not do the next song? Because think about it. I don't know how many people were at the stadium, but thousands of people. And just because of one person, you're going to deny the rest of people who bought tickets to come see you.
Yeah, I think it was very wrong. I mean, to start with, I think he's starting to feel like he's Michael Jackson or something. Let's be honest. There
Maybe
are
Michael would
different-
not do that. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Michael would not do that.
There are different levels of celebrityness, if that's even a word. And
It
if we're
is a
talking
word.
about if we're
You
talking
just
about big
created it.
yeah, put it in the dictionary. If we're talking about big artists, personally, I don't really listen to his songs or whatever. I don't like his style. That's the honest truth. That's my personal view. People who like you paid money to come to a show. Sometimes people go to a show not for the performer or the artist per se. Some people just go for the entertainment of it. Some people, like Steven said, her boyfriend took her there to relieve her of some grief. Sometimes people go to shows for different reasons. Somebody maybe just
Sorry
has some
to,
extra.
do you know back
Yeah.
in Ghana we say something like "I was there song."
Exactly. Me too. I was there.
It was,
So, yeah.
I was there song. That's it.
Exactly. People just want to show up. Some want to just get entertained. Many people have different reasons for going to a show. So what he did kind of tells me that he's expecting that everybody who came there came because of him. Maybe not even because of the music or whatever. Because if you are saying stop sleeping, it means he wants you to keep your eyes open and be watching me. But maybe that's not the reason why I came there. And the bottom line is, I didn't get there free. I paid money for it. And like Steven said, if I come there and I just want to sit there and hang my cheeks under, support my cheeks with my hand, it's my business. I paid my money. Your duty there is to perform and entertain. It's not to be picking on people. So I think that he was wrong because people come to shows for various reasons, not just for the artist per se. So I think it was wrong.
Yeah. All right. But next thing will be the disrespectful part. How is somebody sleeping? You not knowing the kind of condition the person is in, right? She could have been coming from work right after work. You don't know that. She's probably tired. She probably did 2 shifts for all you know, right? She might probably have, like you're saying, she might have lost somebody. There could be thousands of reasons for that person sleeping at your show. So, Mr. S, was it really that disrespectful in your view? Do you think if somebody, let's say it's a movie, whatever, right? The person, they get their popcorn and they fall asleep at the movie. Are they disrespecting the show or the person, the artist?
I was about to say the same thing. People pay money, go to the cinema, and they sleep off.
They fall asleep. It happens.
You understand? But being an artist, the truth is, I will appreciate the fact that my fan will go to the stream, pay a ticket, quite expensive, to come to my show from work, from wherever, traveling and whatever. So anything can happen when you go to a show. Nobody goes to a show with the aim of going to sleep because you know definitely that place will be a bit chaotic, but you can cheat nature. You understand? And after she coming out to explain everything, it makes it even worse. Because then you don't have the human side. You okay? Hey, this lady, the way she's positioned, I don't think she's well. Can somebody check on her and then find out? Maybe you don't have the time. You have short time to perform and stuff. Then perform. That is what you are there for. You are not there to pick on the fans. You are there to show love to the fans. So I think we always use this word misplaced priorities and stuff. And this is a perfect example. Your responsibility is to sing. I saw a video of Jason Derulo or whatever the name is. And
Derulo.
he was singing. Yes, he was singing, went closer to the fans, and one lady with a wedding ring grab the crotch.
Mm-hmm.
He did like he was like, and then he moved back. You understand? He could have slapped or booted or whatever, but that is when common sense sets in.
Yeah.
That is when the love for fans
Yeah.
steps in. You understand? So if
Mm-hmm.
you cannot actually put yourself in that position to love yourself, your
Mm-hmm.
fans so much that you care for how they feel during your show, then you don't deserve them. You understand? You
Mm-hmm.
don't deserve them. But sometimes that's what I'm saying. Not everybody is built to handle stardom. Not everybody.
But Burna Boy should be able to handle it. He's been around for a very long time.
Then
And honestly, this is not like somebody rushing onto stage. You'd be like, it's a threat
Yeah.
to his, safety. That would be a different thing. This
Yeah.
is like so harmless. You know what I mean? All right, I
exactly.
found
So
it.
that's my
Yeah,
point. That's my
exactly.
point.
I
If
found the girls. Yeah. Finish up.
if you are built to handle stardom, where people, those people came in there because they love you, they want to be there, they paid. I would not be there unless it's Shatawali, but I would not be there. Even Shatta, there are certain programs I will not be there. You understand? But as long as I'm there, I expect you to give me that recognition that, hey, me love you to death, like the way you supported me. That should be the thing. So I
Yeah,
don't
I,
understand where that energy is coming from. But hey, he's going through it now. About 5 shows cancelled already. You don't know what is going to happen.
And let me just add that it's a PR flop for him. It's an opportunity he lost because if he had actually gone down the stage to maybe even just ask like Steven said earlier, what is going on, that could have actually made headlines because it is part of the show. Remember, he's not just there to sing, you're there to perform and to entertain the people. So including something like that had just come up impromptu could even add to the shine of the show. And that would have been a big PR advantage for him. And now he's done the opposite and hence all the backlash. And I don't know how
Yeah,
he's going to recover from it.
yeah. Think about it like you have like a huge apple tree, right? And then it's like you have a great, harvest, right? All the apples are ripe, amazing. You're gonna get, your money's worth this year, and then you see that just one, messed up apple, and that's the only thing you focus on. So think about thousands of people at the arena, and he was scanning so badly, he found this one lady sleeping. It's so crazy. Now it's unbelievable. How are you scanning through the crowd? You only see one person.
He
Yeah, but the
used
point
F
is,
word on them. They
think
should
about how ridiculous that is, right?
He said go the F
Yeah.
home. How what is the
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but hold on. Who are you to even kind of like be in that, authoritative capacity to be like, go home or get it out of here? She paid for the ticket. She paid for the seat.
yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about? All right, I found the comment the girl put out. Her name is Shautu Jatani. I'm not really sure if I'm getting it right. Forgive me if I'm not. But she said, I'm the girl that was kicked out of the show last night. I don't even know where to begin, but that was very embarrassing and humiliating to myself and my boyfriend. Burna Boy could have handled that situation better than that. He had no idea what I was going through, or he said what was going on with me, and he did not even care to ask if I was okay. I've been mentally, physically, and emotionally drained since my daughter's dad passed away. And I came to his show to put a smile on my face after everything that has happened. He took forever to come out, and I was tired. He actually did not come out on time. He did not even come out on time.
Yeah.
He
That's
took
criticism too.
exactly.
Yeah.
He took forever to come out, and I was tired. We paid to be there, and if I wanted to close my eyes and sleep, I can do that. It is my money that I wasted, not his.
Yeah, exactly what we're saying. I mean, even before we read the comment, we had already talked about these things. That is a big PR flaw, I would say.
You got a great point, because if this girl was just not, just an average, girl, like, just going through life and nothing's really going on, in a negative way in your life, it would be like, okay, fine, it happened, let's move on. But she was actually going through something. This kind of cements the boycott deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
like this is
Yeah.
And I don't know why they
the-
can't.
the-
He per se, I don't know why in this day and age he couldn't understand that something like that could blow up and reach every corner of the world in a few hours, and that's going to be a dent on your image.
You see, this is where the problem. What is going on now? Selling of ticket, not being able to sell tickets, and people are not attending the shows and stuff. When the incident happened, I felt after the next day, he should have come out to apologize. But I said that I saw a video the next morning or the next day. He was with a group of friends in a house or something, and that was when he made that statement that if I've done it, so what? I've not sent him anybody to be my fan. And
Yeah,
that
they
is
get to a place of
and
like,
that is when now like people in Houston and everybody started like in the States.
yeah, but who would you be without your fans? Who would you be without your
Yeah.
fans? Who would know
Yeah.
about you or know of you?
Yeah.
So for me
Actually,
personally, yeah, keep going.
let me finish. The thing is, now he will know. Now he will know without
Only if he gets the backlash. Exactly when he gets
No, he
being
has
cancelled
already
and all. Yeah,
a 19,000 capacity. He only sold 5,000,
it's only the beginning.
and it's
And
and it's only the beginning because there's more videos of him in other cities and other that he has
It's
said.
all
yeah,
gonna start
Dallas.
surfacing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the ball will start rolling. You understand? He has shot himself in the foot. I feel that he was loved because most of his shows always packed, right?
Sold out. Yeah, he sells out. Even the
And,
O2
and
Arena, he sells out
actually,
a lot.
people have been complaining about the time he comes to his show. I remember I saw a video when somebody was like, "Oh, the last event he came around 4, and then he was like, if you guys cannot," people started booing, right? They're like, "You're late, blah blah blah," and then he was like, "Okay, you guys can go. You should have.
Yo, can I ask you one question though?
Yeah.
With what we've heard, what we know now, do you think it's above Burna Boy to just be sitting in the dressing room, just smoking on like something and be like, oh, let them wait? I don't think it's about. I think he can just literally be in the dressing room and just be like, let the fans wait. He will come out when he's ready.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. He wouldn't care at
It's
all.
not about him. It's not about him.
Yeah.
I just get tired
Yeah.
of these people taking people for granted. People
and
people make you who you are.
Yeah.
And the reason
And
it's quite
yeah.
funny. Go, Leo.
Now, I just wanted to say that honestly, when you're even back home in Ghana, in Africa, I don't know about Nigeria, but you don't really, he's not one of most of his songs you hear, Burna Boy doesn't come up. His songs don't come up that fast. There are many other people who are making it on the continent. Well, maybe in America and Europe, where people have to pay for, subscribe for Spotify and all, that's where most of his money comes from. So I'm surprised that he's actually putting up this behavior there because he should know that in Africa, he's not really that big. He's only big out there. And so if he's doing anything, he should rather be nicer there than the behavior he put up because he's making most of his money from the West. And they are the people he's treating badly. Because honestly, for me in Africa, I wouldn't say he's that much important in Africa. No, there are more important.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really.
I also feel that if he has, if he listens, maybe he does. But if he listens to his advisors, he will not be doing certain things. Because yes, there are certain things in Africa when you do, you go scot free. Because structurally, our laws don't work properly. We have to face it. You have to face it. In where we come from, power do no. Let me finish my point, and you understand what is happening. I've seen videos where people are saying, "Okay, this girl can go ahead and sue him." In the States, it will work. If not,
Yeah, but they can though. But the point is like he can pay that money, and it's not really gonna affect his his pocket.
It will hit him.
Possibly, but my thing though is like the Michael Jacksons, the Whitney Houstons, all these people, they had all this longevity, and now they've become legends because of one thing, their humility. You know what I mean? But if in this day and age, all this kind of like I don't even know how to say it. I have a huge following, like 20 million people following me. Like, where are you leading them to? They follow. The point is like. No, there's a lot going on in the world. People are stressed out. People are drained. People are tired. So it's like if somebody spends money to come see your show, the least you can do is like honor their presence. You know what I mean? People leave their kids at home. People leave their husbands, their boyfriend. Some people even break up over even like the ladies coming to the show. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't know what people are going through. So you just this does not make sense on any level. So to wrap it up, my last question to you guys is, what do you think Burna Boy should do right now to at least recuperate or get some of the losses back? Win some of his fans back because he's losing people now.
The first thing logically is apologize and a sincere apology, but I don't see that coming. I feel.
But you think would that alone be enough?
No, it wouldn't be because the damage already. Because and another something that people want to forgive you, maybe in the space of 24 hours, 48 hours, they will just find reason and forgive you because he's on tour. But the tour has been cancelled, right? Because for the past couple of days, let's say 2 days, and 19,000 capacity or a 20,000 capacity, you only saw 5,000 ticket. It's not good. It means that even if he apologized, which I think he has done in a way, or I've not seen anything properly, but it tells you that no matter what he will do now, people will not forgive him.
All right, Mr.
People
L.
are-
Do you? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Do you
Yeah, I
think
think-
Burna Boy should personally reach out to this lady?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. An apology online is not gonna be enough. I think he has to, like, I'll use the same term again. He has to pull a PR stunt, go to the lady, apologize, and then have a chat or something. Just put the media around it, like visited her, offer her some sort of compensation or something. That will get into people's minds. But if he sits online or send a tweet, I don't think he's gonna help much. He still has his loyal fans who would follow him no matter what. Majority of people who are discerning, if he doesn't pull up something like he's sitting face to face with a lady, giving her a hug or listening to her problem, something like that, that will prick the human mind a little bit. But if he just sits online and does it, I don't think he's going to help much.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. For me, everything about this thing is really, really bad because, there are certain things that kind of kind of weigh out. Because if it was even a guy, right, it would still be bad. But for a lady, it's even extra bad. It's very humiliating to do that to a woman, a female, a lady. Do you know what I mean? Because Burna Boy, he really talks and loves his mom very, very much.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean, right? So it's like I said, it's really hard to imagine why he would do that. Knowing it's a woman, it's a lady, right? You put like the spotlight on her, like embarrassed, like this is like, I'm not even gonna say like it's like on a global level.
Yeah.
It's very humiliating. I don't really see what the point was, what the goal was. Why did he feel so disrespected? People are going through so much, and it's like everybody wants, something to entertain themselves. People want some love. People want people who are gonna give them a little bit of relief. So this was absolutely unnecessary, So for me personally, I feel like this is really bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's that bad. We should not sugarcoat it. It's very, very bad. So yeah, fans out there, I don't know if you guys are still gonna buy tickets to go see a Burna Boy show. I mean, that is your thing. I'm not really a big Burna Boy fan, but to any artist out there, we live in 2025. But like Mr. You always say everybody's like a journalist now, right? Everything you do goes out there, so you just gotta be careful what you do. And even if there are no cameras, be nice to people. Just be freaking nice to people.
Yeah.
Somebody's sleeping. Why would you get mad at somebody for sleeping?
It's all right.
A harmless gesture. Like, what is so? It's so crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys. Yeah. Let's just let this one let's let it proceed to wherever it's gonna go. We'll follow it online and see if anything good comes out of it or Burna Boy gets cancelled. I don't know. That's our take on it. So DLSR, we'll see you on the next episode. My man S is back. He can't wait to get more episodes out. So see you on the next one. Out.
Peace out.